Hi everyone. Hi everyone. It's Raheem from Journey to JD. Excuse me for my cough. I will not edit that out because I'm a real person. So I keep things real here. Anyways, it's been a while since my last video. I apologize. Things have been busy. Life has been chaotic, especially being in school. And so yeah, but I am in my last week of classes for the quarter. We started class in like late September, and so it hasn't even been that long. So yeah, it's crazy that I have finals next week. So I'm preparing for that. But I wanted to make this video to share 5 things that I've learned in my first quarter of law school, and I hope these 5 things are beneficial to anyone who's watching this, who's thinking about law school, or someone who has a friend who's thinking about law school. So number 1, you can make time for those that you care about. I think heading into law school, especially if you read stuff online, you're gonna see things like, oh, you're not gonna have any time at all to like spend time with friends or family, your romantic partners, and things like that. And I don't think that's true at all. I think it's all about budgeting your time and making time for those that you care about. Because law school, it's important, and you're definitely going to be spending a lot of time reading, briefing your notes, things like that, preparing for your classes. But the people in your life that matter, they're much more important than law school. And my advice would be to prioritize them. Yeah, because law school is great, it's important, but the people in your life matter, and you don't want to lose them, and you don't want to lose your romantic partners. You don't want to lose like your friends. You don't want to lose family, things like that. All those things are very important, so keep that in mind. Number 2, cold calls do not matter. Again, before you get into law school, you're going to be reading a lot of stuff about how professors, they cold call you about these cases, and some of them may grill you, which is very true. I have been grilled plenty of times, especially in civil procedure. So it's something that I think that you will get used to as the quarter goes on. And even for me, it's still nerve-wracking. Like, it's scary to be put on the spot. And especially when you maybe don't know the answer, and you sometimes just have to say like, I don't know, or sometimes you don't have the answer in your notes, or even like thought about the question, because a lot of times professors will just come up with questions out of the whim, out of the blue, and they're really putting you on a spot. So first, it's okay to be nervous about it, but just remember, your professors, when they do that, they're just trying to make you into a great lawyer. Law school, it's great to be a good law student, but I think cold calls, they will help you become a better lawyer in the future, because it helps you think on the spot, which I think is an important skill for lawyers. So yeah, and they don't matter to your grade. Definitely like read your cases, and if it's like a simple question such as, oh, what did the court rule in that case, definitely have that prepared. But don't stress about them too much. Don't care what other people think if you mess up. That's really hard, especially for me. Like, I've messed up a lot in my cold calls, but I just try and remember, who cares what other classmates think of me? I know that, I'm intelligent. I'm here in law school. I'm just as smart as anyone else here. And cold calls don't indicate my intelligence at all. They don't indicate how well I'll do on a final or a midterm, or the assignments. I've been doing pretty well in, not to brag, but I've been doing pretty well on my assignments, and I did well on my midterms, even though like I kind of suck at cold calls. So yeah. Number 3, you need a planner. There's a lot to do. I'm someone in college who didn't really use a planner that much, but I found in law school that I do have to use my planner. it's pretty self-explanatory. There's just a lot to do, and if you're someone who doesn't really use one, I think you will be someone who will use a planner while you're in law school. So yeah, that's a pretty self-explanatory. Number 4, you will find your people. I think, you know, when you get into law school, you interact with these people, like your classmates, like every day. Most likely at your law school, you'll be divided up into sections, so you'll see a subsection of your class almost every day. You'll have the same classes together. Excuse me. And just trust the process. Really get out there. Like, I wouldn't say I have like a bunch of friends, right, in law school, but I've met like a group of like 5 to 7 people that like I would call my friends here, and who I, you know, can really vibe with in law school, but also out of law school. And that's really important. I definitely think try and find people who just don't talk about law school 24/7, because you're already talking about it so much, even with those people who aren't like that, because you want to have a balanced lifestyle as much as possible. Like I said, you're going to be thinking about the law 24/7, so you want to have people who can kind of step outside of that, and yeah, just highly recommend that. And you will find those people who offer that really nice balance. And yeah, just definitely try and be out there, especially if you're a little bit introverted. I'm a bit more introverted. So yeah, just trust the process. You'll be okay. Lastly, network as much as possible. I'm saying that because I don't think I have networked as much as possible this quarter. I think I've been a little bit too focused. Since it was my first quarter, I really wanted to focus on academics, but I think I could have done a better job focusing on academics, but also going to some maybe like student organization events, networking with professionals a little bit more. It's really important because you're like, yes, your 1L grades are extremely important for your 1L summer internship or job or whatever, but it's not like what you know, it's who you know. I think we've all heard that. And if you know someone, if you have that connection in the legal industry, the city where you're studying in, that will help you so much, especially if like, for example, if you want to do big law, and let's say, you know, you get good grades, but I guess they could be better even though they're good. Having a connection within the industry will help you a lot. And that's just not with big law, that's with the field in general. Having a connection at the places you want to work, the firms you want to be at, it'll literally carry you. So definitely in your first quarter, focus on academics, but don't forget to network, because you're here for a job. Like, this is law school. Academics is great, getting good grades is cool, but you're here for a job and you want to make money. So yeah. Anyways, that's all. That is my 5 things I've learned in my first quarter of law school. I hope that you've all enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, like if you enjoyed the video, and if you're planning on going to law school or are already in law school and are a 1L just like me. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.